the train station now. You want to tell them what we're doing?
We're going to Daegu.
What's that Daegu?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay. It's gonna take an hour bullet train ride. So after we get off this train, we get off and go on the bullet train and head on our way there. So fast forward, after we got off the subway, we waited for the train to come. It was cool because they had a little glass waiting room box outside where you can stay warm from the cold. The train is kind of like boarding a plane. You get a pull-down table in front of you like in the plane, but there's more legroom. You actually have to buy your tickets ahead of time and choose your seats in advance. It was around $80 for us to get to this town, and it took about an hour to get there. Once we got to the Daegu station, I was in awe at how beautiful it was. We had to get a taxi to our hotel. Taxis are really common in Korea. Everywhere you go, there's usually taxis around. The hotel we stayed at was called the Boutique Hotel. This was about $70 a night. One thing I found unique about Korean hotels is that a way to conserve energy is that you have to slide your room key in this panel so that you can get electricity, and when you leave you take it out and the lights will turn off. This room came with a computer, which I thought was kind of cool. There was some robes and a travel package that came with extra toothbrushes, toothpaste, Q-tips, and that kind of stuff, which was really convenient. After checking in, we went to a popular flea market called a Seomun Market. This was really big and crowded. They had clothes and fresh produce to sell, and there was lots of mini stands so you can sit down and eat street food. We got this dessert called hotduk, which basically means hot rice cake. They put nuts and maple syrup inside and it was about $1 each. Hey. How is it? They put nuts in it and feels like a donut with like nuts in it.
Donut.
The caramelization is really good. We decided to sit down at one of these stands to eat. We ordered this rice noodle soup called kalguksu, which had shrimp and veggies in it. There's some chili paste for added taste, and our sides were some kimchi and jalapenos. I also ordered a really popular Korean dish called tteokbokki, which is spicy rice cakes. The last thing that we wanted to get was some corn dogs. How is it?
Not as good as the one in the air fryer.
Really? Probably because you put it in the microwave. The funny thing about these corn dogs was that the lady also double charged us as well, but we didn't notice until after. But it's okay, we'll just pay closer attention in the future. The dough on this is really soft, just not crunchy like we thought it was going to be. But it's still good, the dough's pretty thick. Before heading out, you guys know I just had to grab a latte. So since we have extra time, we decided to stop at this place called EWorld. So EWorld is actually kind of like a small amusement park with rides, but it also had the Daegu Tower, which is why I wanted to go here. Once we got in, we had to take a lift up to the tower. This is a tree where couples can put lockets on it to declare their love for each other. There's actually a lot of these in Korea. People propose here. Why don't you propose to me?
Can we do right now?
No. Daegu Tower is kind of like the Space Needle. It has a cafe, a revolving restaurant, and an area where you can take a bunch of photos. The view was amazing, and I wish we got to see what it looked like at nighttime. This whole floor is for people to take cute pictures at. We didn't ride on any of the rides because it was actually freezing that day and I couldn't wait to go back to the hotel and take a hot bath, but it was still really nice to see all the lights around the park. Before going home, I wanted to stop by the gift shop. So that was our first day in Daegu. It's actually the third largest city in Korea and I definitely think it's beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please like and subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!